Hello, brothers and sisters. It's great to be with you today, to come to you in this way, and to invite you to something new. But I wanted to share my gratitude, certainly just to be here, and to be here at St. Robert's and at Good Shepherd. I've been really struck over the last several weeks during these unprecedented times in our life about how we've been made for these days, and we've been made for this place. We're not here by accident, but we're here according to God's plan, and He envisioned these days and this place and these times for you and I. I love what Paul says here in Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. He says, "For we are His workmanship, created in Christ Jesus for good works, which God prepared beforehand that we should walk in them." So I'm struck by how we're meant to be here, and there's a good work, the very work of God that we're invited to step into. I'm very grateful over these past few weeks, and really there's even on the most difficult days, there's still a confidence and a gratitude and a joy there because of God, of course, but also because of you, all the ways that you have been reaching out and loving one another and building up our parish and our community, from the phone calls, now after the stay at home with the visits, to the wonderful staff that we have, to all of those that join me in my Father John Walking for Each Other challenge, and all the other ways that God is so clearly alive and our faith is alive and at work in our community. And so I'm grateful for that. I'm also struck that there is a unique opportunity here. And I don't want us to miss out on the opportunity and the graces that God has for us right now. And in a particular way, I'm thinking of two things. I'm thinking of the fact that during these uncertain days and these uncertain times, there's the opportunity and there's the invitation by God to grow in trust with Him. And that work of really trusting totally in His goodness and His presence and in His plan for our lives. Through faithful prayer, of course, and dedicated worship, but also through our love for one another. And that's the second thing there. I think there's a great opportunity in what is a time of difficulty and challenges, and sometimes there's real dangers that we're experiencing and having to deal with, that we would respond with a sacrificial generosity, with a love for one another. And so I want to invite us, and I want to kind of introduce a new initiative. It's not new in the faith. In many ways it's not new, but an initiative to really help us build a culture of stewardship here at the parish, based on gratitude, that we realize that we are God's work, and everything is a gift from God. And we're not just any old work, but we've become His children. And that He invites us to step into that work of Jesus Himself, the good work of making disciples and announcing the good news. And so I invite you to join me in this. I want to just kind of let you know to be on the lookout for coming videos to help us in this new endeavor. Some of them will be more practical and informational. Some of them will be foundational, reflecting on the faith and reality to help us in our Catholic worldview. I hope all of them will be inspiring, and I hope all of them will help us to grow in gratitude, to see everything as a gift from God, to be able to delight in receiving that gift, and then to respond, to step into this work that God calls us to, which might be summed up in a generous, a sacrificial generosity, a generous love. Brothers and sisters, excited to be with you and to see where God will lead us, and to see how He wants to transform us and through us to touch the world, a world that's crying out for His mercy, for His presence, for His love. I'm going to leave you with such a powerful, such an important, such an inspiring passage from Romans chapter 12. The whole chapter is amazing. These are just chapter 12, verses 9 through 13. Let love be genuine. Hate what is evil, hold fast to what is good. Love one another with brotherly affection. Outdo one another in showing honor. Never flag in zeal. Be aglow with the Spirit. Serve the Lord. Rejoice in your hope. Be patient in tribulation. Be constant in prayer. Contribute to the needs of the saints. practice hospitality. Brothers and sisters, may God continue to bless us. May we have our hearts open with gratitude to His gifts, and please join me in responding in new ways to the work that He calls us to. God bless you.